Hi, everyone. Okay, wait, am I live on Facebook? Hi, everyone. It is Ayana, your transformation health coach. Hello. Hi, Facebook. Hi, Instagram. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Facebook is a little messed up. Here we go. That's better. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. Okay, I was caught. This came on a little faster than I expected. Let me put on a little chapstick so I can look totally together or as together as possible. Oh, when you have two little kids at home and you're trying your best. So happy Sunday to everyone. I hope that you're all having a good day and that you are all doing things for self-care because you deserve it. And today I'm going to be talking about, I heard this really powerful quote and it inspired me to go live today to talk about self-care. You guys all know, if you've been watching these videos enough, you know that I'm obsessed with self-care because it's huge and it's so important. And so many of us struggle with it. And if you don't, then, definitely you can check out some of my previous videos about this. But I was really moved and inspired to talk about this Elvis Presley quote that I heard on the gym when I was doing an online workout. And so I'm going to go into that quote a little bit more and talk about, let me get my notes here, that when things go wrong, you don't go with them. And I'll go into that in a second. But if you're not sure who I am, and this is your first couple of times seeing my videos, I am Ayana and I'm your transformation health coach. So hello and welcome. And a transformation health coach, what I do is I help people who are feeling stuck, having a difficult time transforming, their eating and exercising, feeling like they can't get it together. And I help people not only work on their eating and exercising habits, but I help people transform their mindsets as well so that you can make habit change that lasts for life. Okay? So, welcome and thank you for joining me live or catching the replay, whatever you're doing. And just so you know, if you're like, why is she looking at two different things? It's because I'm on Instagram on my phone and I'm on Facebook on my computer. So if you're like, okay, what's happening? That's what's going on. All right. And thank you to everyone who's joined and who's live right now. And if you're live right now, go ahead and just, drop a little emoji. You can say hi. I love comments. I love being able to ask some questions and answer some questions. And just so you know, on the agenda today, I have a powerful online event happening today at 4. I'll tell you more about that. It's a self-care social, the Happy and Healthy Self-Care Social. So if you're on Facebook, you'll see the link for that in the description. You can join the group and then just be in the group at 4 p.m. live. And I'm going to put I'm going to type in the comments here. I'm not sure how to do this. After the live stream is over on Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and put the comment in there. Okay, so you guys will be able to link to that as well. All right. Okay, so let's do it. Without further ado, let's talk about this quote because I heard this quote on Daily Burn. And Daily Burn, if you don't know, is a phenomenal online workout program that I fell in love with. And they have, workouts at all different levels. Their price point is really good, really inexpensive. You can find every type of workout you could want on there. From, beginners workouts on up to like P90X style stuff and everything in between. Yoga, bar, dance. It's incredible. Hi guys. Hi everyone on Instagram. Hello. So the thing about it is that, I love that Daily Burn. And if you want to know more about it, definitely message me. I'd love to hook you up. They are always pulling up these really powerful quotes that are designed to kind of help you think. And what I love about Daily Burn is not only is it varied and inexpensive, but it's also very holistic and powerful. And they talked about this Elvis Presley quote, which I had never heard before. So all the Elvis fans out there, my apologies, but I had never heard this quote before. But when they said, when things go wrong, don't go with them. Brilliant, right? And I was just like, that is so amazing. I need to make that the title of this video and what we talk about today. Because, in ordinary life, it's easy to be overwhelmed. There's so many opportunities to get overwhelmed by stress, overwhelmed by life, overwhelmed by kids and family, work, the people who depend on you. It can be endless, trying to make your finances work in general, right? And so it's very easy for us to kind of to not take care of ourselves. But that quote is so genius. We have to learn and teach ourselves how to give back to ourselves so that when things go wrong, we don't go with them. We have to fortify ourselves and fortify our mental health so that we can stay as resilient as possible through tough times. Now, that doesn't mean that the goal is to be, totally strong and stoic and never feel any pain. No, we need to feel the whole range of human emotions in order to be human and to give ourselves permission to feel, right? So strength is not about never feeling bad, but it's just it's just helping to fortify yourself so that you don't have to lose your mental health when things are going crazy, that you have that basis to come back to. And so here's the thing, especially during this time, right? We are all under stay-at-home orders. Corona cases are going up, not down, right? And that's overwhelming. We've had these, instances of police brutality. We have protests going on. We have, big conversations about racism. And as a Black woman, I've been feeling all of this, believe me. I personally have had my business threatened by everything that's going on with, lack of funding to small businesses. There's enough there to drive anyone crazy, right? But what's the powerful thing that I want to share with you all is this. I've already gone through some deep breakthroughs breakdowns and breakthroughs in my own mental health that have motivated me not only to be a coach, but to help support people with their mental health through physical health. Through physical health and also working on your mindset at the same time, you can have that powerful mental health. So what I wanted to do today is really, I've been handling this situation a lot better than I expected, to be honest with you, because I have gone through times where I dealt with depression and anxiety because it was overwhelming and there were times when it felt like too much. And so what I thought I would do right now is go through some of the things that I use in my day-to-day that are extremely helpful for me. And I hope, you don't have to use all of these because I have a long list, and it took a while for me to get in the practice of using them regularly. So don't feel bad if you don't use any of them. Because I know that life. I was an overwhelmed teacher, parent, grad school, spouse, caregiver to my mom before she passed, community organizer. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on. And I'm sure we all have our lists that are a mile long of all the things we're responsible for. So don't feel bad if you're not implementing some of these things. But I just want to give you an idea of the fact that this is a conscious choice that I make every day to invest in myself and my sanity, okay? And that if you're not doing these things, guess what? It's a conscious choice and you can choose to do them too, okay? And stick around till the end and I'm going to share with you more about some giveaways I have going on, okay? It's gonna be really exciting. So the first self-care thing that I do for myself right now is giving myself permission to listen to the news for a limited amount of time, okay? And so some people, and this is going to be a personal choice for everybody, right? But for me, I care very deeply about what's going on in the world. So I can't be completely disconnected. I know and love people who are completely disconnected, and that's fine. I completely get that. There have been times in my life where I had to be completely disconnected too. So I get it. There's no judgment. But I know right now at this point in my life that I've been working on myself enough that I can deal with it in small doses. So what I do is I give myself a short amount of time to listen to the news, to listen to some analysis that I respect and value, something that's not going to make me upset or want to throw anything at the screen. Okay? And then I also give myself permission to turn it off when it starts to feel too overwhelming or when I know I have things to take care of. Now, I'm a business owner. Okay. And I'm also a parent. And I've learned in both of those arenas of my life, and I'm also, a wife and a spouse. In all of those arenas of my life, everything depends on my sanity in order to function properly. Okay. A business owner, things only get done. I'm a business of one. So things only get done if I'm mentally competent and able to do something about it. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for watching. And so many of us, whether you're a business owner or not, or whether you are a parent, like I am. Oh. There she goes. Oh yeah, I got the thumbs up. There you go. Right, you see? So whether you are, no matter what your role is, right? You want to say hi? Okay, say hi, and then we got to be quiet, okay? Thank you. Thank you. So whether you are, a parent or, no matter what it is, there's so many things that depend on. Say bye. Thank you. She likes to ham it up on the camera. So I have past videos of her completely taking over and doing her own thing, and it's beautiful. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So no matter what it is, right? We're all responsible for different things. And when my sanity is not together, then everything else falls apart. And for me, my literal, so many of us, our income depends on our ability to function and function well. If you're a business owner, if you're, a contractor, if you're directly trading your services for work, or even if you have a 9-to-5 job that seems secure, right? If you start slipping too much, sadly enough, you could lose your income producing result, right? So, or what you have to produce income. So we all have these things that really rely heavily on our mental health. Okay. So it's very important that, when things are going on, that if you want to be tuned in, if you choose not to, that's okay too. And I respect that. But if you want to be tuned in, that you're tuning in for a short amount of time and you give yourself permission to turn it off and not feel bad about it. Okay. Another important thing that you can do is giving back to charitable causes, giving your time, giving finances if you have it. Even just signing a petition, being a part of the solution can be incredibly, incredibly empowering and help you feel like you're doing as much as you can instead of feeling helpless about it. Okay. The other thing too that's really important is getting outside. Okay. So on a different note, getting outside every single day. Now, experts recommend at least 20 minutes. If that's all you can squeeze in, that's powerful. There's so much restorative things about being outside, vitamin D and, just being able to pause and take a moment and be connected to nature is very, very therapeutic and healing. But, so many people are working so many hours. They find that even hard. Do your best. I try to get out even longer. I go for walks. And I'll get into that in a second, but I go for walks every day and that really restores my mind and my soul. Okay. The next thing, staying connected with people that we care about and who love us. Okay. This is so, so, so important and so critical. A lot more people have been saying that one of the silver linings of this time is that we've been reconnecting with people during this time, right? How many people can relate to being too busy in the life pre-pandemic and just feeling like maybe you didn't have as much time as possible for people that you love and care about? But I'm finding that it's really restoring my soul to renew those connections and those conversations. So doing that is really important. And even if you're connecting with people, I challenge you to go even further. For a mental health thing, for a self-care thing specifically, I challenge you to get honest with someone about what's going on with you. Whether it's one or two people or more, but get honest with someone about exactly what is going on with you and be open and receptive to their feedback. I'm someone who often struggles with showing my face to people when I'm struggling. I tend to retreat into my cocoon until I feel like I've solved things. But the people who know and love us want more of us, not less. And you can get phenomenal insight and advice from being connected to people in an honest, genuine, not everything is perfect way. Okay. The other thing, getting coaching or therapy. Okay. I talk to a therapist every week. I have business coaching right now and I love it. Okay. I love it. Now, what I would encourage you to do is just, having other people there to help you set goals for yourself and help you really reflect deep. So it's great to have friends, but sometimes, what's powerful about having a coach or a therapist is that this is an expert who is trained in how human beings function and think, what it is that we need to hit the goals that we want to reach, whether it's a health goal or a life goal, and I help people reach their health goals specifically. That person, so if you, and one of the things I want to suggest to you is that if you want to have a free session with me, a transformation health coach, I would love, love, love to support you. I'll help you figure out the number one thing that is standing in the way of you making the progress you want to make and help you create a plan for how to move forward. Okay, so talking to an expert is great. Organizing your time. Here's another tip that I love. So when you have little ones jumping around like this, and, whatever else you have going on, sometimes we can feel, Kai, shh, thank you, shh, keep it down a little bit, thank you. Oh my God, she's so excited, she loves the camera. So the thing that I do that has really been most helpful to me is organizing my time, okay? Now, a lot of us, we're just kind of going through the motions, we're working hard, but we're not necessarily analyzing the best way to use our times and how to put in certain routines. Okay. Now, here's the thing I want to say to all of you. Okay. I'm trying to talk over her. Is that when we organize our time, it allows us to get more of the things that we value in that we care about deeply. Okay. So kid time, for example, okay. Exercising, meal planning, having time for friends and family. All of these things, you can have as much of these as we want to, but we have to organize our time effectively. Okay? Kai, shh, keep it down, please. Thank you. There you go. A little bit of a real life parenting happening. This is live, all unfiltered. So one of the things that allows me to do that, and then it helps me to show up and not feel as guilty. How many times do we go through our week and we feel like, man, I didn't get to do this. I didn't get to do that. I wish I had more time for this. I wish I had more time for that. By organizing our time, we can see where we're wasting time, where we're giving time to things that maybe aren't serving us the way that we want to. And then we can reorganize our time to serve our priorities. Okay? So that is a really important thing. The next thing I want to say too is activities. Okay? So doing activities that are joyful and fun. Okay? What are some things you enjoy doing that are fun?
I enjoy playing and washing dishes.
Oh, she enjoys playing and washing dishes. That's a great 5-year-old response. I love that. But what's great about, okay, Kai, do you have to go in the other room?
No.
Okay, thank you. Real life parenting happening here. So I need you to calm it. I want you to be here, but you got to calm it down just a little bit. So the important thing, when you have activities that you enjoy doing, right? So I'm actually glad that she's here because kids do this so well, right? They are so able to just have fun organically, but we as adults, we shut down, right? And it's so hard for us to focus and give time for those things that we love and we enjoy doing, okay? And so when we can model after our kids in that sense of really just saying, okay, what are those things that just really purely give me joy that are not about anyone else? Maybe it's something artistic. Maybe it's coloring. Maybe it is, going for walks as I love. Maybe it's watching trashy TV. I've discovered I have a joy for that. Maybe, so whatever it is, reading a good book, it doesn't matter, but doing things that fill you up and give you joy and making time for that. Okay. Also, too, if you have little people that you're entertaining, good quality activities for the kids. And I have some tips on that. I use some educational apps and I use PBS Kids where you can get daily lesson plans sent to you. Guess if you're running out of ideas for how to entertain them, that's what you can do, okay? Another thing that I also do too is journaling, okay? Journaling with a purpose. So just journaling, I try to journal in a therapeutic way, and you can message me or, like this video if you want that resource. It's free. In Instagram, you can actually go into my bio and click that link and you can find it. And Facebook, you can like this video, message me, and I will get that to you. But I have this free therapeutic journaling resource that allows you to reflect on the things you forgive yourself for, the things you're proud of yourself for, and the things that you're grateful for. And it's so powerful. And it's helped me move through a lot of anxious feelings and feeling really overwhelmed. And it helps me really forgive myself and feel a lot better. Also too, now let's talk about so you can see that there are so many different ways to get your self-care on right now. And so what's really, and of course I have to go to eating well and exercising, okay? Because I would be remiss as a health coach if I didn't mention those. But one of the things that has been really powerful to my mental health right now is eating good quality foods and exercising. And, yes, it's a very logical thing to say, and you kind of sound like a broken record. But really important with this is really asking yourself why you want to do it. Don't just do it because you feel like it's what you have to do, right? My whole perspective on healthy eating and exercising changed dramatically when I got health coaching myself. And that's why, again, I would love to give you a breakthrough session. So if you are having resistance with eating well and exercising like I really did, then message me. I'd love to support you as a free session. But what I learned about exercise was not just using it as a tool for weight loss or kind of trying to create that dream body according to society or look attractive. No. When I got healthy and focused on how I felt and that it was a gift to myself to feel as amazing as possible, it was like, bam, nothing could stop me. It was like, wait a minute, I deserve to feel amazing because I have dreams I want to accomplish. I have goals I want to do. I have little people jumping around my house that I want to keep up with. Okay, I have a life and a vision and a goal and so many awesome things I want to do in this world and on this planet. I care about people. I care about my family. I want to be here as long as possible. I want to be here to see my grandkids. And when I thought about it in that way, I was like, okay, so now when I exercise every morning, there's a deeper connectivity, and it makes it so much easier for me to eat good foods. It makes it so much easier for me to get up and move my body. And when I do, I feel amazing. When I eat well, I feel like more alive, lighter. I don't feel like I used to eat to feel stuffed. And that used to be so overwhelming and just, bloated and just, horrible. When you eat those good foods that make you feel good, you have more energy, you feel better internally. And so what I want to invite you to do is I want to invite you to have, this is a crazy time that we're in, granted, but it is a powerful time because it's an opportunity for you to get really curious about how healthy you can be. It is an opportunity for you to spend time on you as much as possible. Okay, this is the one time on planet, like in our lives, maybe, or in our society, where things are relatively paused, and where people understand your need for self-care. It's a sad thing, but it's a good thing. That is the silver lining, if there is any. And so this is an opportunity for you to spend time on you and really trying to experiment with different things that make you feel good and that make you feel restored and positive and amazing and alive. And I want to invite you to, invest in yourself. Your health and wellness makes everything else work and go round. So many people are relying on you to be okay. Okay physically and okay mentally. And doing these things will help, okay? And also, so with that, let me get to the fun giveaway stuff. And thank you for hanging with me through this live video, Instagram and Facebook. Now, I'm having at 4:00 in about an hour and a half, I'm having a free, happy and healthy self-care social on Facebook in a Facebook group. Hi, thank you for joining. And I would love for you to join me. It is a free, if you join the Facebook group, okay? And I'm going to put the link in the Instagram live so that way you guys can access it. Or for people who are watching, I don't know how Instagram works, so I might have to message it to you directly. But when you join that Facebook group, and then all you have to do is just show up in the group at 4 p.m. Pacific time in about an hour and a half, and you will be live, and I'll go live. And we're only going to go live for 20 to 30 minutes, don't worry. And you will have access to giveaways. So I partnered with this amazing company called Arbonne. It is a health and wellness company that has been around for 40 years. They are vegan, gluten-free. I mean, their products are just amazing and incredible. And myself and several clients and my husband, we all just went through a 30-day to healthy living program. It's an affordable opportunity for you to detox your body, cleanse your system, and do so in a way that where you're eating good food. Okay, you're not starving yourself, and it's not juices, and it's not just like a juice thing, right? And it was amazing. We ate good foods, and we feel really good. Okay, it's about progress, not perfection. Every day wasn't perfect. You don't have to aim for that. But if you want to learn more about that and all of the amazing, amazing ways, tools that you can use right now to help you get healthy and happy right now, then you're going to want to join that Facebook group. It's going to be awesome and amazing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be free giveaways. Okay, so how can you hate on a free giveaway? All right. So Facebook, that link is in the description, and Instagram, I will get that to you. Okay. So with that said, I hope you all have a really good rest of your day because you deserve it. And join us. Let your friends know. It's going to be awesome and amazing. Oh, the 30-day to healthy living, by the way. There's some really good savings on that, so you're not going to want to miss out, okay? And if you can't be there live, still join the group so that way you can catch the replay. You can still catch some giveaways, but only if you join that group, all right? I love you all. Have an excellent weekend. You deserve it. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye, everyone. Bye, Facebook. And bye, Instagram.